In this tutorial, we're going to be looking at the OEmbed content plugin, which is a TinyMCE plugin. This plugin allows you to embed external content as an iframe to your course anywhere on your course using the TinyMCE editor. To show you an example, I'm going to use this page module. To add the content, you can just click on this OEmbed content icon and then enter the support URL. I'm gonna use YouTube as this example, as the first example. Paste, and then you get the preview. And here you can set the width, the maximum width, and the aspect ratio. If you use auto, then it automatically applies the aspect ratio that is returned after you enter this URL. All right, and then insert. There you go. Now you can see the embedded content in your editor, and then you can add additional text before or after this content, for example. And you can also add multiple iframe inside the same page or the same content. So let's do another one. Let's say I want to add a design from Canva. First, I need to make sure that this design is accessible by my student. So I'm gonna go ahead and share this. Anyone with link can view, and then copy the link and then go back and paste it here. Click insert. Let's preview this content, save and display.
MooTube is a flexible
and the Canva design. Perfect. Now my students can interact with the external content directly inside the page. To edit the content, you can just double click. Say if you want to change the content to something else, for example, to Powtoon here, for example, right? I can just copy the link in the address bar and then go back and paste it here. Now I have a Powtoon video. So OEmbed content supports the providers from OEmbed, OEmbed.com. So there are currently around 360 items or providers that are supported. So any URL from these providers will be supported automatically. And we also add additional providers that are not supported, natively supported by OEmbed. For example, like Google Slides or any content from Google. For example, I have these slides and I want to embed it on my course page. I can first share this with anyone with link can view. and then copy link, or I can just copy this link directly. But make sure that this content is accessible by students, by my students, right? And then paste the link here. Now you have the Google Slide content, and file from Google Drive also supported. For example, I have this video. I can just copy the link here and then paste the link here. So that's Google Slides and Google Drive. It also supports Google Docs, Google Form, Google Sheets, Google Vid as well. It also supports video from PeerTube. So if you have a PeerTube instance and you would like to embed the video from that instance on Moodle, you can do so as well. For example, here I have a video, a PeerTube video, and this is the URL. I can just copy it and then paste it here. It also supports the video from Panapto as well. So here's the player, and then I can just copy the link, go back and paste it here. Now the Panapto video is embedded.
In this video, I'll show
What are the other options? So here, use custom iframe HTML. So in case the link that you want to use or the content that you want to use is not supported by OEmbed or by our custom providers, you can paste the iframe HTML manually. So we check this option. You'll be presented with an option to paste your iframe code. So let's say I want to embed this YouTube video, but using the iframe code instead of the link. So I can just right click and then copy embed code and then go back and paste it here. And I need to click outside to see the preview. There you go. And then click update. Another useful feature is this one, use preview card instead of embed. So when you use embed, the iframe content is added inside the content, so a student can interact directly within Moodle. So that is good. But if you want to provide the link to an external content, so that when the student click on that link, it brings them to the page instead of showing the content inside Moodle, you can use this option. Let's say I have a Wikipedia page. This one. And I want to share it with my student, but I don't want to embed the page inside Moodle. So I can just copy link and then paste it here. This one is not supported, so that is why you see this default iframe embed. That's not what we want. We only want the preview. So I'll check this option. And now I get this beautiful card with the thumbnail and then the title and the origin of the article. And here I can change the width. For example, this one is too large. I'm gonna keep it at 400. All right. And orientation, I can choose between auto, vertical, and horizontal. For auto, the orientation will be calculated based on the width and the height of the preview image. If it's vertical, meaning if the height is larger than the width, then it will use horizontal. If the width is larger than the height, then it will use vertical, like this one. Right, so if you want to force it to a horizontal, you can do so as well. And then you can increase this to, say, 1,000. There you go. And then description. If your page has any description, it will show here automatically. If you choose show, if you choose hide, it will be hidden. If you choose shorten, if you have a very long, if this page has a very long description, it will be shortened to 3 lines. And then custom, if you want to add your own description. Right, so let's add some description. 0119. So here's the description. And then click insert. So now you have this beautiful card that links to the article. Right, let's preview. Here's the embedded content, embedded video. This is a slide from Canva. And this is the article. You can click anywhere on this card to go to the article. All right, let's do one more. There's another important feature that I want to share as well. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean up all this content. So OEmbed content also supports the link to a module within your Moodle instance or within your course. For example, I have this book module that I would like to embed or link to inside my course content. I can just copy the link here and then go back to my editing form and then paste. Choose use preview card instead of embed. So now I have this link to my module that I want to share with my student. And here I can change the description. This is the description, right? Quite random. Click outside to get the preview. And then click insert. There you go. Save and display. So that concludes the demo of the OEmbed content TinyMCE plugin. Thank you so much for watching.